Right, that was live. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to today's stream. We will just wait for a few people to get online, and then I'll send a few socials out. Live, how are we doing, everybody? Welcome to today's stream. We will just wait for a few people to get on. Send this stream out, and then we're good to go. Right, that social's done. Welcome everybody to today's stream. Make sure you start smashing that like button. Let me know where you're all from, and we'll get talking about Ethereum in a second. Right, I'm ready. So Ethereum, look at the state of this absolutely mental candle that we've got going on. I can see a few people starting to come into chat now. Let me know if the sound's coming through alright. It were playing on 2 at the beginning. I think it's sorted now. Just let me know in chat if it seems alright now. Cool, Casper, that's all sorted. Right, let's start talking about Ethereum and look at this absolutely monster weekly candle that we have. We've absolutely smashed through all-time highs. So if we just start off by having a bit of a zoom out first, and we're going back to 2017, that's when we had the all-time highs, and ever since then it's been pretty much of a nightmare. I mean, this last probably 6 months we've been on a good rise, and we have started to break up. If you look at this box here, this is my first target, and this is from the Fibonacci extension. So if we put a fib retracement on from the all-time highs down to the, you could say, the yearly lows, that comes in at the next Fibonacci extension level. So that is $1,807. So that is the first area that I'm going to be targeting, and we're not even a million miles away. So if we have a zoom right in onto a 4-hour time frame, we'll get a better picture of this. We have been on an uptrend pretty much since the beginning of January. We've pretty much followed Bitcoin up, but we are starting to break out now, and this is what we're looking for. This line here was the all-time high, so we'll move that up. Currently, the all-time high is at $1,649, which is absolutely insane. I opened a long around here, 1,341 I think I got in. And then I closed it around here, so I made a nice profit. Not a major amount, but I made like 0.6 Ethereum. But it's carrying on, and I do think that now we will start to push up to this next Fibonacci extension at $1,800, pretty much on my nose. And if we do push through that, then 2K is coming. But what we need to do first is have a look at a potential area to invest, because as we do know, as things go up, they come down. We go up, we come down. There's nothing to say that this move will not come down for retracement and allow us to pick up some orders at lower levels. So if we just start off by putting the Fibonacci on from this level up to the current highs, which is the all-time highs, and if you are looking for an investment, then in reality we could come back down to test this trend at the 618 level. So if we just put a level on there, if you look at that 618 level, $1,414. If we do not start pushing up towards these levels, then we could turn around here and we could retrace to around this level. It wouldn't be a bad thing. It would be just another liquidity grab and allow you to get into some longs or some leverage longs. I've not been able to do any Ethereum trading for a long time, and I opened that trade 2 days ago and made a nice bit of money. So I'm looking to enter if the market does allow and just come back down here. So I just need to monitor that price and see what goes on. So that is Ethereum covered. That's the Tether pair. If you just take a look at the BTC pair as well, that's doing very well. Just zoom right onto a weekly time frame. That broke out of that weekly downtrend, and then bang, was shot up. First target here is pretty much 50,000, I think it is, yeah, Satoshis. I think that's the first major level. If we just look at this on the bigger picture, we have still got 177% to go before the all-time high. So we have got a fair old distance to make up there. just read a couple of questions. When I sell this Altseason, should I sell into ETH or BTC, or should I sell into stablecoins and wait until everything dips 50 to 80% in the next bear market? There is nothing to say that we will have a substantial bear market like we did last time when everything dropped 80-90%. I think the market is too mature now. It happened in a lot of the big projects like, like Amazon and Apple and Facebook. A lot of them projects did drop 80-90% in the first few years of their life. So we have done that now, and I do not expect that we will drop that a lot. I probably can see 60-70% drops, but nothing like we did previous. So the bear cycle could still be the same amount of time, but it won't be an upward movement. And I would, if I were looking to sell, I would be selling into BTC. BTC is king, and it has been ever since it was launched. So we have got a long way to go on the Ethereum pair here, so just keep your eyes on Ethereum. I think it'll pop, and the first target of 1,800 bucks is not too far away. So this video is mainly aimed at altcoin price analysis, and I have got a big list from the community that I'm going to work my way through. I've got about 20 to get through, but we will start off on my coins that I hold, and we will start off with Zilliqa, and we'll drop right into a 4-hour time frame, as this is where we do pretty much most of my analysis. I did have this pendant on display here, and we have broke to the upside of that, so now that is no longer valid. And we are starting to form an uptrend on the 4-hour time frame. What was key was breaking above this level of 0.076. That was quite a long withstanding level of resistance. We broke up it then, but we straight back down. And now we are starting to push up. I think things are looking good. I don't think it's quite time for altcoins to do their major rallies yet, because we still need Ethereum to play out. I think once Ethereum has touched $1,800 to $2,000, possibly even higher, depends how the market goes, then I do think that after that things will start to look good, and then money will filter into alt. So let's just have a look at some potential areas that you could invest on Zilliqa if you have not already got in. We always use a fib for this. I'm guessing the lowest level really. Best level is going to be this weekly support level, but let's have a quick look. So if I were looking to invest, I would pretty much target this area here at 0.073, but the markets are looking bullish unless Bitcoin and Ethereum has a significant 10-15% drop. Other than that, I don't think it's going to bring alts down. So if you are looking to invest, potential areas here, but I think this level of support at 0.076 could be a good level to place some orders. So I do think that could be a nice area. But if we do lose that, when we have 0.073 to get in. So that is Zilliqa on Tether. If we just take a quick look at BTC, get rid of them previous levels. Just have a quick look at BTC format. Yeah, we have hit this level a few times, so if you're looking to invest on a BTC pairing, 212 Satoshis could be a good area. First major level here is 239 Sats. I think once we break that, we've got a lot of room above us. If you have a zoom out, look at that, we've got a lot of room to make up. And if you zoom right out on Zilliqa BTC, we're absolutely miles away from the all-time high, so there's a lot to play out here. When alt season does come, look at the room we've got to make up there. Things are going to absolutely fly. Synthetics, I think I've got that on my list. SNX, yeah, I'll bang that on the list actually. Let's start going into some more. So VChain is the next one which I'm going to look at. This is one of my bags as well. Like I say, I'll do VChain, DOT and RSR, and then I'll go onto the list for what everyone else has given me. If you're in the chat and you've not hit that like button already, please make sure you hit it. Let's get some more people in here. Right, so this is VChain. Let's have a look what's going on here. So we are looking for some investment prices first. We have been up to all-time highs very recently, about 10 days ago now. We have retraced, which is good. I mean, if you take the entire move, so that from top to bottom, we have done a 61% retracement overall. So it is looking like things are going to be pushing up now. So what we need to do is just go down into this current move to have a look for potential buy zone. And we'll do from the top of that move to the top of that. I would recommend buys in this level, so you could say 0.027, but if we do lose that level, we have the 618 level, at 0.0265. So there are two levels to aim for. The first major target though is breaking above all-time highs, which is 0.035, so that's 3.5 cent. I do think once we do start pushing above 0.035, I think things will start to look tasty. And I've got a I would say a long term, but it's a short term target of 5 cent. I think that will happen once Ethereum has done its thing, and then we can start pushing up there. So that's VChain. Potential buy zones of the first targets there with all-time highs and 5 cent. So that's VChain and Zilliqa. Moving on to Polkadot, which is absolutely flying at the minute. Look at that for a 4-hour candle. We are pretty much closing in that first target of $20. I think $20 is a massive target to go for. Once we do break above that and close above it, I think things are going to start to look good. We was in a bit of a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame, and then we did break out of it here. Things are starting to look good. You could say downtrend, but it was pretty much a consolidation area. The same happened if you zoom right out. We was in consolidation area around between $3 and $5 for about 3 or 4 months, and then bang, it popped up. We are consolidating again now, and then it banged up. So I think if we look to close above $20 today, that will be a massive ground made up. So things are looking good there. If we have not managed to get into Polkadot and you're looking to invest, then I think that you could have some potential buy orders at 0.382 level, which is $18.24. I think that could be some good areas to potentially place some orders and get filled there. RSR, I will check on RS in a minute. Zilliqa, I'll have a look at that. That's I've already done Zilliqa. What's that doing at a minute? Yeah, 8 cent. Right, let's have a look at RSR. I know a few people have been asking for this in chat, and a few people have in my group. So this is a setup I had a while ago. It didn't quite make the 618 level, so we have popped up off the 0.5 level fib, which is not my favourite fib look, but things are looking good now. Again, we was in a bit of a consolidation area. Things have started to pop though. I think things now Ethereum's popping. Everything else is seeming to follow it. So let's have a look at some buy-ins on RSR. I actually need to get some more RSR. I've got a nice amount, but I just need some more. I think the more the better with RSR. So if we are looking to invest in RSR reserve rights, you have not already, 0.037 is a key area to look at there. And then we also have the 618 level at 0.035731. I think they're good levels that you could potentially target in the future. If we do start to roll over, I think we could roll over, to be honest. It is looking a little bit toppy there, so it might come down. We're having an uptrend though on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look on the hour, see what that's saying. Yeah, look at that daily candle, that looks class there. We are forming what could be potentially a bit of a bull flag here, so let's have a look where that can go. First target is breaking all-time highs. It's just dropped shy of 5 cent there, 0.049. So I think things can start pushing up there soon. Right, let's have a look through this massive list of coins I've got to test. To have a look at. So Fun. Let's have a look at Fun. I've never even looked at Fun, anything to do with it. I'm not sure of anything it's on here. Fun USDT. Funfair. Well, that's been an absolute massive pump. Let's just have a look on the weekly. It's been listed on Binance since August 2019, and ever since pretty much 28th of December, it's been on a great run. So, I mean, we'll have to drop right down into the daily first. Let's have a look. Yep, drop down to 4-hour and have a look at some potential areas that you could invest. We will use this as a start of a move up to that wick. I'm taking it at his all-time highs with the data that we have available. If you look, we've already hit up top, we've come down and we've retested this 618 level here. Not quite, but we nearly got there. So that would have been a good area to invest. There's nothing to say that can't come down there again. So if you're looking to invest in Funfair, whatever the hell it is. I think 0.04422 could be a good level to potentially buy. It's already wicked down into area 1, so potential is that it could come down again. So that is the 618 level there, if you are looking to invest. And then first target really is breaking above this level. I think once you do start breaking above 0.05, I think things should start to look good there. Let's just have a look at that on CoinMarketCap. And see what's going on, because I don't know what Funfair is. Funfair. Where's the all-time highs? The all-time high was 33 cents. Oh, that's 4 years ago. So the Binance chart doesn't quite have the data for back in 2017. It must have been a new listing in 2019. So 33 cents is a long way off. 86% away from that. So really, you've got to start looking at round numbers. I think, where are we now? I think 10 cents is a first major target for that. I think once you do start breaking above that, then you can look at some fib extensions, but that's a first major target for Funfair. Right, so that's fun, that's done. VGX, I did a video on VGX the other day, which I've got charts on here as BQX. Voyager, decent project. It's look at all that here, that's a bit extreme. It's done really well recently. We had that massive Doge pump, and because in America it's hard to get on crypto exchanges, everybody were looking for places to buy Dogecoin. They all actually were buying it on Binance US, but it were hard for them onboarding new users. So then everyone started flocking to Voyager, and unfortunately Voyager couldn't handle all the pressure. But that's what them spikes were when people were buying Dogecoin. They're also buying VGX and uploading onto a platform. So let's talk about some potential areas where you could invest. And we've got the fib here on the 4 hour time frame from pretty much a bottom of the move up to the top. I usually advise this area to buy in. And I think we have wicked that 1, 2, 3 times. So that is a good area to potentially place some orders. We could pop down to there again. But let's get rid of that target. Actually, that's old target. We could always come down to a 618 level, which is $1.87. So we just need to be wary of that. We could come down to those levels. But things are looking good at the minute, to be honest. I think if we pop down to here, we could shoot up again. So first target though is $4. That was my first target on the last video. I'm not too sure what the wicks meant. I don't know if they were glitches or people actually bought them. I know there was some crazy FOMO around then, so we could pop up there. But that is a potential buy zone at $2.46. And if the market ends up dumping, then we got $1.87. You make me go into REEF, thanks a lot. I'll actually have a look at REEF now. See if I've got it on here. REEF BTC or REEF USDT. So this is a setup I had for REEF. This on a 4 hour time frame. I was looking for a breakout of this this bullish pendant, and we did breakout. We come back to retest it, but things are looking good now. So if we just get rid of that TA, the first target has been hit. That will have been 3 cents. We hit that. We have started to drop down a bit, but it is good to see that first target was hit. So what I need to do now is pretty much have a look at some new targets and new entry levels. So we have a 4 hour time frame. We'll stay here. We'll use the entire move. So this was pretty much the lowest part of the move, and this was the highest part of the move up at 0.0306. So if you're looking to invest in REEF, I think this level here, the 382 level at 0.0253, I think that could be a good level. If we do start to roll over, it's starting to look like we're going to roll over, so potentially we could come down to this level and then pop back up. So the first target has been hit at 3 cents. I'm going to push the next target up to 5 cents. I think the next major level, I mean, you've got these Fibonacci extensions to get through first, so you've got 0.034. So if you're looking to accumulate, you could use these two areas as selling points. So you've got 0.034 and 0.039. But then 5 cents is the first major target. I think once you do push it there, I think things will start to look good. So that's REEF done. If you got any would you like me to cover in the chat, just drop them in the chat and I will try and get to them. I've got how long? We've done 20 minutes. I'm going to do about another 40 minutes, do about an hour's worth, so I'll try and get a few in. What have we got next? So injective protocol. Let's have a gander. I think that's on my list somewhere. Let's have a search. ING. There it is, injective protocol. This is an absolute moon mission as well, which is looking good. We was on an uptrend when we broke up through that, so things are looking good here. This has been on quite a good rise. If you look at it as a price percentage, from this first target that we had up to that highs, and we've pretty much done an 87% move, which is quite decent. Algorand, I'll add that onto a list. 1 inch, I think I've got 1 inch on there as well. Got the biggest list known to man. So let's have a look at injective here. For some potential areas that you could invest, we have this level down here. We could pop up, and we have hit $11.99. I bet a lot of people had sell orders in at $12. That's what always happens. If you're looking to sell a project and you're looking for levels, never go for round numbers, go a few cents short, because people always front run you and get your bids. If you're looking to invest, I think 0.382 level is a good area to invest at $10.14. If you have any questions as well regards to anything crypto related, then drop them in the comments as well. It doesn't have to be price analysis, so any questions crypto related, fire into me, because I've been in cryptocurrency for about 5 years now, so I know a fair bit. Oh, Algorand. Let's have a look at Algo. USDT. I think I've already got my list. Yeah, it's up at the top. Let's get rid of that previous TA. Again, this has been on an absolute mega move. There's so many projects out there that are on absolute monster moves. So look at that, has been a great run from those lows. When did we hit those lows? Back in November. This has been on a great run. If we take that move from the bottom up to the top, 231% algo is done. So if you've been riding that, Olivia, I think things are going to be I think you'll have a nice pot to sit on there. But let's have a look at current times and have a look at some potential areas that you could invest. We will take the start of this move here up to the top. If you're looking to invest, I would say that this level here, the weekly support level at 0.382 level, so that's 65 cents. I think that could be a good level to potentially place some orders. If the market does allow it, we need to remember that things always come down and up and out, and so the moving cycles. So I do think that potentially is that you could come back down, retest this weekly support, and then bang back up. I've got a first target on here of 88 cents. That's very close to that Fibonacci extension. So that is somewhere to look at in the future. If we just look at the weekly time frame and have a look where we are in regards to that. Yeah, that was at 2 weeks here. So we've got some weekly resistance up here. So we'll just change that to a weekly level. That is the first level of weekly resistance, which marries up with that 0.618 level, which is a negative fib. So that is the first major target. But if you zoom right out, still got a long way to go. All-time high up at $3.45. So a lot of room to make up, and it is starting to look good now. I think we can really start to push on. The first major target is breaking through 88 cents. I think once we break through there, then $1 could be the next major target. But if you are looking to invest, I just did say there, on a 4-hour time frame, I think weekly support at 65 cents, 66 cents could be a good area to potentially place some orders. Can you explain how the Fibonacci extensions work? It's all mathematics. Everything, if you have a look on Google and even on YouTube, there'll be loads of videos on Fibonacci. He was a great mathematician, and everything that is calculated on these Fibonacci's is mathematics, really. It all adds up, and they'll give you different levels. So this is a fib retracement I've put on here. So if you're looking for a retracement and entry prices, I'll put it on again. So if you're looking for an entry point, you will put the fib on here up. So from the start of a move to the top of a move, Fibonacci's go down here, and these are the levels. So these are in order of percentage, so that is really 23%, 50%, 61%. The price can come down, but these Fibonacci extensions are levels that are beyond the actual levels within that move. I've also put some negative ones on here so they can go higher, but if I put the fib on the opposite way around from top to bottom, then it would give me extensions higher up. So that is how you use them. Have you, like I say, have a Google and there'll be some information out there. I'm not best at explaining things, but for Algorand, that is a first level there. Can you have a look at SHR share token? Let's have a look at that share token. Sharing KuCoin chart. Look at it in a second. I'll just have a look through comments. RSR or VChain? It's tough that. I absolutely love them both. I'm holding both projects. I think the fact that VChain has so many partnerships makes it stand out. But then RSR has so many partnerships with banks, and they're trying to get away from these countries that have been hammered by inflation. So I can't really pick. I'm holding both for that reason. Right, so share token. I'm sure if it is not this one, Grant, let me know, but I'll run through this one. So let's have a look at share token, which I presume is sharing SHR. That's right. Yeah, SHR USDT. It has been coming down, to be honest, hasn't it? It's not looking the best there compared to some other projects, which is a bit strange, really, because most projects have been absolutely booming. Yeah, it's looking good. So, I mean, if you're looking to invest, now is the level. You don't even have to put any TA on that to say, oh, when should you invest, because we've dropped right through the floor, to be honest. I think anywhere around these could be good levels to buy. If you just have a look on that on CoinMarketCap, SHR 0.014. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. So where's that been in reality to all-time highs? Up at, so 72% down from them highs, and that was at 0.051, so that's 5 cents. So we've got a fair way to go on that, but it is looking pretty bearish, that, to be honest. What we're looking for really is a potential breakout. We have been on a downtrend now for pretty much even from up here, been on a downtrend for a long time. I'll tell you what, we'll do it from there. That is a downtrend. What we are looking for is a breakup, but if we just look at this last 4 hour candle, that is nasty. I mean, if we go any lower than that, to be honest, it's not going to look good. It could absolutely fall through the floor. So I don't want to go any lower than that. If it does go any lower than that, then I mean, it's going to go into savage wick territory, but that could be potentially a bottom there at 0.013. So if you are looking to invest in it, then this could be the level there. But I'm not going to give any targets really. I mean, you could look at 2 cents for a round number, but we do need to break out of that and potentially try and hold above this level here. Prediction of DOT. I think it's going to $100. $20 just for starters. This is only getting warmed up, this project. Like I said earlier on, I was holding around here and accumulating at $5, $4. Bang. If you're looking to invest now, I think anything under $20 is going to be a steal. I do think that it will. I think it will smash through $20 very, very soon. So I would get under it. Get some orders in if you can. Did I miss UTK? No, you haven't. Let's have a look at UTK now. UTK. If you are just coming into this chat room, make sure you are smashing that like button. Let's try and get a few more people in. UTK, where is that? I'm holding some UTK as well. So let's search for it. I think that is a hit BTC chart. There it is. So this was some last TA I had on my chart. That was the top of the move. I did see the 618 level would be a good area to invest. It didn't quite make it. It got to the 0.5 level. So let's just get rid of that now. Get rid of that TA. Let's just have a bit of a zoom out on the daily time frame, see where we're at. A long way off from all-time highs up there. Let's just confirm what the all-time highs are in UTK. Is anybody using that hold card for UTrust? Let me know how it is, because I'm currently using PLUTO's card, so I need to try the whole card at some point. If anyone's used it, then let me know. What's it like? All-time highs in neutral, so let's have a quick look. $1.42. So that's quite a way off, 78% away from that. So that, yeah, that's a long way up there. $1. It's not even on this chart. Hit BTC chart doesn't go up far into a past. So as you can see, we are on an uptrend now, and let's just drop into 4 hour time frame and have a look what's going on here. This is looking quite similar with a lot of projects. If we just look at Ethereum, that popped up and it is starting to retrace a little bit. So you could be looking at getting some good entry points on some projects soon here. If we just take this for an entire move, I think if you're looking to invest in, we really should be targeting this 382 level, which is at 26 cents. I think 26 cents could be a good area to potentially invest. And then we have monthly support down at 24 cents. But like I say, we need a big thing to happen in the market for us to bring us down, or just some general market FUD like we always get. So yeah, that is the first level at 26 cents. I think if you can get him there, then I think it's a nice area. First target though is to break above 35 cents. I think once we do start pushing above 35 cents, we can then identify some key levels. It's a nice number to target there. So let's have a look. That is USDT, some potential buy zones, and the first target is really breaking above 35 cents. Let's just have a quick read through the chat. YFD. I've never even heard of YFD, to be honest, mate. Have you looked at track? No, I've not. I'll have a look at track in a second. I need to start looking at more projects. There's a load of projects on here that I've not even heard of before. Let's have a look at track. Is track on CoinMarketCap? Oregon Trail. What other... let's just have a look what else it's on, because I'm not keen on that chart. Is it an ERC20 token? Yeah, it's enough. So it'll be on, I bet it's a Uniswap one. Yeah, Bittrex, KuCoin, and Uniswap. So let's have a look at this chart. We'll use this chart. Where have we been? We've been up to 42 cents fairly recently. Again, this isn't the best looking chart, to be honest. You could say though we are forming a bit of a bullish pendant. So you could say if we take this move here, let's go right down here. And you could say if we take it from this bottom of the move here, you could say that we are potentially coming to a breakout at some point. It could either break up or it could break down, but the market in general is bullish. I'm not too sure on the fundamentals of Oregon Trail or what's going on there. So potentially you could have a break to the upside here. But if you're just looking for an investment area, take that to the top to the bottom. The 618 level is what we've carried out of a retracement. So if you're looking to invest, I think this could be your level here, 14 cent, 15 cent area. But I can't see us dropping out of this area, to be honest. We could pretty much hit this. We have hit the 618 level now. If you look at our wick, right in, very close to it in that wick on the 618. It looks like if we hit that again, we will pop up. So that is a potential area. It could invest there, and then really we need to start targeting above here at 42 cents. I think that could be a good area to potentially target once we do break above there. So that is track. That is a potential breakout scenario, and then a potential area it could invest at 14. It's pretty much 15 cents. That is just shy by about 0.001 cent. So things are looking good there. And if you are holding, then just monitor a price. What other projects have we got on this list? Let's have a look at PLUTO. I'm not sure if it's on here, to be honest. Pluton KuCoin. I'm not sure we're going to have too much data here, but we'll just have a quick look. There we go, PLUTO at the bottom. Oh, I've already got saved. Yeah, we've not got a ton of data on here. I mean, we've got data from December of last year, so it's not much. I quite like Pluton. I'm using the card quite daily. I'm getting 3% cash back on the card. It's fairly decent. It's free currently. Premium is free, but soon they are implementing that you do have to stake to get staking rewards. But for the sake of holding them, this is classed as a small cap at a minute. If we just take a look at Plutus, it is very, very lowly valued. Blue. So we're currently at $5.46 and we only have a 4.6 million market cap. If you look at that, we have a 20 million supply and only 852,000 of those are in circulation. So this is a project I'm fond of. I'm using my card. And if you're looking to invest, I think orders around $5 should get picked up. We've been trading with and around this area for a long time. If you look at this area here, $4, $5, we did drop down to $3 there. So I bought mine all around here, around pretty much $5 on my nose. I bought mine. I bought a stack. I think I got 500 of them or something like that. I think you only need 300 or 400 to stake. So I've got 500 sitting there. Hopefully we can shoot up to all-time highs, which was $55, which is insane. So hopefully we can start to break up there. But if you have not got on here and you're looking to get hold of some Pluton, then let's have a look at this fib. We've already popped up with retrace. We nearly did a 50% retracement, but there's nothing to say we can't do that again. I would place some orders down here at $4.40. It is a low cap, so volatility is quite high. So you might get some orders picked up down there at $4.40. I think that could be a nice area to potentially place some orders. First target, our major target, is breaking $10. I think once we do start breaking above $10, things will start to look good. Let's have a look what's going on with chat. Alright, so if you've got any questions regarding to anything crypto, just ask me. Can you connect Pluton to MetaMask? Yes, you can. The Plutus wallet, you can connect it straight to your MetaMask, and it shows it on there. That is pretty much the wallet that they use. Also, it shows you if you store your Pluton in the MetaMask as well, it will show you on the Plutus app as well. Bow token, Bow Finance, never heard of that. Already up 18,000%. I don't think I'll be buying that, man, will I? Let's just go back to this list that I've got. Let's have a look at HVR. This is for Stevie. It's not even on here. What is this you got me to look at, Stevie? Let's have a look at what is it first. It's not even anywhere, mate. No idea. Cancel that one. KAI. Let's have a look at CardaChain. I think I've done some analysis on this before. No, I've not. So CardaChain, we'll use KuCoin chart. Let's have a scroll down, see what's going on here. How much data do we have? This is a daily time frame. We have been up to pretty much 5 cents before, so we have done quite a big retracement. If you look at the entire move from top to bottom, we've done a 61% retracement. We've even done a 78% retracement, so I think those levels would have been great to buy at. But if we just take a quick zoom in and have a look at current situation, see what's going on down here. So if you're looking to invest in CardaChain, then let's have a quick look. If we take this for the entire move from top to bottom, you would really highlight the 618 level of fib. We could still come down there, so if you're looking to place some orders, and we have pretty much 0.0192, so they could be a nice level for you to target to potentially place some orders in there. And then first target is here. I mean, this is the first major target of 3 cents. We rejected off 3 cents about 5 times there, so I'll mark that up. And that is the first level. You could say that's 4-hour resistance. It's probably daily resistance as well, but that is the first target to break up above 3 cents. I think if the market's doing what it's doing now and pushing on, I think things will start to look good. So that's CardaChain, that's KAI. Raven coin. I did an actual video on Ravencoin a while ago. Let's have a look. Is it Ren? Have a quick look. Is Ravencoin Ren? I think it is. I'll have a quick look on CoinMarketCap. Ravencoin RVN. So look at that one. RVN. Ah, there we go. Binance Ravencoin. Well, that's had an absolute monster pump, hasn't it? Have a look at our weekly time frame. Bang! That's done an absolute solid move. I'm not sure what I've got this arrow down here. I think it's bottomed out for a while, didn't it? So what has that done in regards to percentage move from top to bottom? 283% move, which is absolutely mental. Let's have a zoom right in on what's going on now on this short time frame. As you can see, that is a massive bull flag there, to be honest. Get rid of this TA here. Let's have a look at some potential areas that you could invest. If we take the top to the bottom, we've done a 61% retracement there. Considering that high up there at pretty much 0.027, we have retraced. I would still potentially put some orders here at the 618 level, which is 0.024. If the market does allow, you might even fill some orders down at the 786 level, which is 0.023. I think there could be some nice levels for you to target. And then the first level there to break through is 0.027. That is a level of weekly resistance. And I do think that once we do start pushing and breaking above there, then things will look good. UMA, let's have a look at that, Matt. If it's on here. UMA has done well, mate. That's been quite a significant rise. Let's have a gander. 120% pretty much since 5-6 days ago. What a move that's done. I've never even looked at a project, to be honest. But if you're looking to invest, we need to drop right down into the lower time frames. We'll go into the hour. I mean, as you can see here, we had quite a big rise up to $18. We retraced down to 14. So pretty much we need to take this as a bottom now for the retracement of a fib up to a top. If you're looking to invest in UMA, then I would expect that now that we have picked up, you could come down and fill some orders at $18.73. But if we do a bigger retracement, we also have to look at a 618 level, which is $17. So that could be two areas that you could look to target. I'm not sure if we've got data above here, or if we just drop back onto the weekly. I'm presuming that's all-time highs. Let's just have a look at UMA on CoinMarketCap, see what it's saying. Where's the all-time highs being on this? All-time highs. Still 27% down on that 5 months ago. So that September, that tells me that this is it a DeFi project? We have been, I remember in September of last year, that's when pretty much all the DeFi projects hit the all-time highs. But we've not got quite the data on Binance chart, so that was up. Where was that saying? What price was it? $27. So we're not quite there yet, but things are looking good. That is an absolute monster weekly candle. So if we just start pushing up there, I think things are going to start to look good. But like I say, if you're looking to invest, two levels down here, $17 and $18. We need to really look at closing the daily candle above 20 bucks. 20 bucks is a nice theoretical and psychological area. We rejected off 21, come back down, but it's starting to push up again now. We're at currently $20.50. So if we do close today above $20, that will be a nice move. So that's that covered for you, mate. What else have we got in comments? If you've got any questions, like I say, with regards to anything, just drop them in comments. Not just price for research. What's that you put there? Pre-search, the decentralized search engine. I've never heard of that, to be honest, mate. I've got a few more on my research I can go through. BMI. So look at BMI, see if it's on here. It's not on here. I think Steve is giving me a load of dud projects that are not on anywhere. Let's have a look on here, BMI. Tell you what, let's just have a quick look at a video while we're on my stream. A video is one of my favourite projects. You might not have heard about a video before. It is a project that is targeting the event industry. Not many people have heard about it. It's a low cap. It's only around $1.2 million. It's got quite a low supply, around 21 million, same as Bitcoin. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has absolutely hammered the event industry, but this is starting to do well. It is worth noting that I will be using the Hydra chain once that is released. But if you're looking to invest on this, I've done previous levels before, but I would always target this level. We've got 618 level, so if you're looking to target there, you got 5.7 cent. And then the first target is breaking above all-time highs, which is 11 cent. But let's have a look at what did I say? BMI. It's not even on there either. That's two projects. You give me that a dud, Stevie, so I can't look at them, mate. We've looked at REEF. OMG. I remember buying some OMG when it first got listed on Binance. OMG USDT. A video out with UT. What do you mean by that, Nico? What do you think? What are you saying that we're with UTK? So this is OMG. Let's just drop into the daily, see what's going on the bigger picture. We have been up to those all-time highs at $9.86. We have retraced, but we are starting to form a bit of an uptrend here, to be honest. Things are starting to look good, but always things that go up must retrace at some point. So let's have a quick look on the fib and see where you could get potentially invest on this level. We could retrace. I mean, if you take that as a move there, we've already done a 61% retracement. So really, you need to go into the lower time frame. So let's go into a 4 hour. Get rid of that. So we'll take this as the start of a move. We'll take the bottoms there up to those highs on OMG. If you're looking to invest, then you know my favourite fib level is the 618. So we could come down to $3.66. But it depends how bullish your market is. You could potentially put some orders down here, $4 on the nose, and if that does lose that level and we come down, then dollar cost average down and target some levels at $3.66. I think they could be good levels to potentially look at targeting. First major level I was breaking out of $5. It's a nice round level that, and we've not been up there for a long time, pretty much since November, so $5 is the first major target. I'm sure they partner with ViewTrust. That I've not heard of that, mate. I've not looked at any news recently, but if that is the case, then that would be absolutely massive. Kareem, how are we doing, mate? Nimik, let's have a look at Nimik for you. Look at I've got on it this chart somewhere. Nimik USDT. We've got some previous levels on there, which we can now get rid of. This is a Qcoin chart. As you can see, we're doing quite a big retracement here. If we just have a look at this as an entire move. So from the start of the move there to the top of the move, look at this. We have done a 61% retracement overall. We did lose it a little bit and started to drop down. Let's just have a look at on the daily time frame actually. Yeah, we pretty much lost that 618 level, but we regained that momentum and things are starting to look good now. We've used the area to push on. So that could have been probably the area to invest. So we'll get rid of that now. We have done a 61% retracement, which is what we're looking for. So now to look at potential areas to invest, then you would pretty much take this as the start of a move. We'll go from bottom to top. We've already popped up, come back down, done a 50% retracement. There's nothing to say that we will not come down to this level. So if you're looking to invest, you've got 0.00443. So that could be some good levels to potentially target. Let's just catch up on the chat. We've got loads of questions. You're from the Northwest, lad. No, I'm a Yorkshire lad, but I live in Northwest now. Mega Jackify, have you used Orax before? No, I've not. What is it, mate? Is it a project? Is it a card? Is it a coin? Let's have a look. Not sure if it is a project on here, but why not? I'll check it out. No, it's not on there. Let me know what it is and I'll have a look at it. And thanks for a tip. When would you say is a good time to get into ETH for long-term investment, or would you be getting into BTC? Right, I think with regards to BTC and Ethereum, if you look on Twitter, on my Twitter at some point on images, there's a cycle that happens when Altseason is in force. It's not a token, it's a terminal indicator or something. I'm not too sure, mate. I'll write it down and I'll have a look after this stream. So yeah, Altseason's a moving cycle. So Bitcoin does its thing, it pumps, and that is phase one. BTC shot up to, what did it shoot up to? Around $42,000. It retraced all the way down to 28. Next in that is money moves over to Ethereum. Ethereum is now pushing. We've broken all-time highs. New all-time high is 1,654. I think this is going to absolutely rocket. I've got my first level here on my fib extension at $1,800. I think we're going to smash through that and go to $2,000. And then once we go above there, we need to really look at see what's going on in the market. But I think that we need Ethereum to play out first. I will be holding Ethereum now. I think it's a good project to hold, and I think once that starts pushing up and we can see that it pushes up, once we start to see it roll over, money should then start going into altcoins, and we can pretty much monitor things from there. It's similar to TradingView. I need to write it down actually. I use TradingView a lot. It's pretty much what I do all my analysis on. I'll write it down. Give me something to research after this. BTCD hasn't broken from its ascending triangle. Let's have a look at BTC dominance, because we've not looked at it yet on this stream. And if you follow me on Twitter, then I have had this set up for a while. You might have seen this image around, and I'll just explain it. So back in 2017, this was the last alt season. BTC dominance was up at 71%. Over the course of then around 3 or 4 weeks, it dropped down to 35%. We have had a few alt seasons since then, but nothing like what we saw back in 2017. BTC, we had a long push up. And as you can see here, these are telling you times when you should be buying and selling alt and BTC. If we look at the current situation or current time, I did say that we should be buying alts at around this level when market dominance was up at 72, I think even it's 73% there, so that is massive. And ever since we hit those highs, we have started to retrace now. But what we've got on here, if we just drop into the daily time frame, is a massive level of support, which looks like we are starting to break through. We do need to close below this, and I think things will start to get real tasty. Where are we now? We are currently at 62.35. If we do lose this, and I think we're coming down to here, 57%, and if that happens, things are going to start to look very, very good. I think things will start to push down here. Alts will have a time. What I do not think will happen, which will, I mean, I hope it does, but I can't see us going back down to these levels at 35%. There's so much money going into Bitcoin at a minute. We've got MicroStrategy, we've got Grayscale, we've got a lot of big companies investing in Bitcoin now. So overall market dominance, I can't see us going back down to those levels, but anything below 57% will be amazing. I really, really think it will. And let's just hope that happens, because if this does start dropping like a lead balloon, your altcoin portfolio is going to look very, very nice. So that is just an explanation on BTC dominance. If we do lose this level, things are going to start to looking good. And then if we break down to this level and lose that, then it's going to be absolutely insane. It's a quick, I'm going to check. KAI token. I've already done that one, mate. Cardia chain. I've checked it out, so you have to just watch it after this. Track. I've actually tracked track out. I've done some TA on that. What else have we got in the Orax is free. I'll check it out. TradingView is free as well, but I just pay for it to have some additional indicators on there. For someone who wants to increase the number of ETH and BTC, do you have projects that you recommend for today? Just look at some of the best altcoins around. Once your favourite altcoins have gone to the moon, then sell into BTC. That is what this chart is all about here. If you're holding altcoins now, ride this wave down. Look to sell your altcoins in BTC pair. Then once the BTC pair has hit bottom, dominance should start to rise up eventually. If you look back in, BTC dominance hit the ground. It rose back up over a long period of time. That was like a 2-year rise. So I'm expecting the same to happen again. What we want is BTC start losing ground now. We want altcoins to do well. Altcoins doing well means BTC dominance comes down. Then it can start to push up. So what you need to do is sell your altcoins into Bitcoin once we come down here, and then ride the next wave up, and hopefully BTC will regain that market dominance. If that happens again, I mean, you would expect it to. ABC IOST. Okay, let's have a look at that one, mate. I know you've mentioned it about 100 times in the chat, so I'll have a look for you. IOST. Right, let's have a look. We've done a massive retracement and a massive rise already, so let's have a look at this. Look at that for a candle. That is absolutely astronomical. How much have we risen recently on IOST? So from 24th of December we was at 0.0046, 482%, absolutely monster move. So let's have a look at a bit of zoom in now. We've done quite a big retracement already. Yeah, we've done a 61% retracement and bounced back up, so I think this is going to be the next level to buy. But let's just have a look. We'll zoom right into a 4-hour time frame. Have a look at some new levels that you could target if you're looking to invest. And then let's put a fib on it. Put a fib on from this level here up to that top there. So if you're looking to invest in IOST, then I would have some orders down here on the 618 level, so at 0.0161. I think that could be a nice area to invest if the market does allow. Things are looking good at the minute. It is starting to regain some momentum, so we might not get down here, but I would have some orders in that place just in case. First target though, pushing back up and closing above those highs at 0.026. I think that is the first major target there. So just monitor the price, try and get in at these levels, and then ride the price up. So that's that covered for you. £1,000. Would you buy DOT or ETH? Personally, I would buy Polkadot. It's one of my favourite projects, I think. I've been watching a lot of videos on Gavin Wood recently, and he looks absolutely solid. He knows his shit. So he's also the co-founder of Ethereum. So I prefer, I mean, currently on current rate, what's Polkadot doing? Polkadot's mooning as well, $19.45. I think there's a lot more chance to make more money in Polkadot than there is in Ethereum. I think Ethereum can still go up to $2,000-3,000. But Polkadot has a lot more going for it, in my opinion. It is what Ethereum 2.0 is going to be, so it's already at that level. So I think things are going to start to look good eventually. But I'd put $1,000 straight in Polkadot, get it staking and start earning some rewards. Is it possible that BTC dominance will not go too low because of the major investors? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, BTC dominance might not go as low as it used to do. Well, as it done in the past on the previous Altseason, just due to mass investment on massive companies. So the chances it won't go to those levels, but hopefully we can get sub 50%. If we get sub 50%, then that is an absolute game changer. Do you think Voyager will blast off after a retracement? Yeah. I think all-time highs will be hit at some point. There's also, they're going to be publishing their app in different countries soon. I think it's going to be available in Europe soon. I'm not sure on date, but I do think it will eventually skyrocket. I'll just put the Ethereum chart on, see what's going on there. Still pushing up, $1,630. I'm still looking for a new long position. Hopefully we're retraced down to 1415 area, but I mean, it's bullish. It's looking very bullish. As you can see, we have been hitting these highs and retesting, so hopefully we do hit these highs and retest down here, but fingers crossed. I'm looking to open another long. Made about 0.6F on a long a couple of days ago, so hopefully we can start to push up and drop back, and I can reload on some new ETH longs. Would you recommend buying Polkadot now or wait for it to go down? I mean, I've got some potential buy orders here at $18.24. I think they could be filled, to be honest, mate. Just monitor price, but have some orders in down here. There's no harm with having some orders in place just to catch them if they fall. I mean, we could even come down to 618 level at $17.20. So, but I think any buy orders under $20 is a good area to buy, because this is going to fly at some point. We've got a lot of projects coming on board on the Polkadot chain, on the Power chain, sorry, coming into next year and this year, sorry. So I think things are going to start to get good. I'll cover one more project and then I'll wrap this stream up. Check Doge, big spike. Let's have a look at Dogecoin now. Doge is quite a funny project to look at. Doge USDT. Well, that was an insane spike. I did mark this up. If you watch my videos, watch my Doge video, because I said we would do a 61% retracement. Look at that. We've hit it, popped back up, and now we've done another retracement. So let's have a look at some new levels on Dogecoin. This is a 4-hour time frame. We'll take this entire move here. So from top to bottom, we're hanging around with 61% retracement. We've just rejected off at fib rate 0.5. If you're looking to invest in this thing, you would pretty much target the 786 level at 0.027. But why not just buy at this level? I think there's so much FOMO into Dogecoin. It's brought so many people into crypto recently. So they're two areas to buy. I wouldn't buy Dogecoin myself, to be honest. It's just a gimmick, and it just lures all TikTokers in, doesn't it? But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. That's just over an hour. What do I use to analyze data and set orders like that? So I analyze all my data on TradingView. You'll find the link in the pinned comment once this video goes live. And also I also set my orders up on Binance. Again, the link will be on the pinned comment there. So that's going to do it for today's video. That is this week's altcoin analysis. I'll try and set some timestamps up on, but probably covered about 30 projects there. So thanks very much for everybody who tuned in today. That's going to do it for today's video. Tomorrow, watch out on my YouTube. I will be publishing a new price analysis video. Not decided what it is yet, so drop some projects you'd like me to cover in the comments, and I will try to get to them. So thanks so much for